Hello everyone, welcome to this new video on robotics. In this video I will discuss about history of robotics, how a robot works and its applications. These are some of science fiction movies we have already watched, in which machines resemble a human being and replicate certain human movements are named as robots. In reality, it is not compulsory for a robot to have human looks and intelligence. Robot is just a machine which can work like human and in some cases better than human. Any machine which is reprogrammable and can do variety of tasks such as moving, holding and taking decision independently by using its system and stored instructions are known as robots. The idea of automata or automatic machines originate in the mythologies of many cultures around the world. Engineers and inventors from ancient civilizations including ancient China, Greece, Egypt and India attempted to build self-operating machines resembling animals and humans. The word robot was first applied as a term for artificial automata in 1920 play Russell's Universal Robots, or famously known as RUR, by Czech writer Karel Čapek. The play begins in a factory that makes artificial people or robots and ends with robot attacks on humans. The concept of artificial humans or robots became famous worldwide after the play RUR in 1920. In 1928, one of the first humanoid robot, Eric, was exhibited at the annual exhibition of Model Engineer Society in London, invented by W.H. Richard. In the same year, Japan also launched its first robot, Gaku Tensuko, which was designed and constructed by biologist Makoto. In 1939, the humanoid robot known as Electro was debuted at the New York World Fair along with the dog robot Sparko. In 1954, first digitally operated and programmable robot was invented by George Diol and was ultimately called as Unimat, which was then sold to General Motors in 1960. It was installed in 1961 in a plant in Trenton, New Jersey, to lift hot pieces of metal. Unimat is the first patented reprogrammable stationary manipulator from Universal Automations. The word robotics, used to describe the field of study, was coined by American science fiction writer Isaac Asimov. Asimov created 3 laws of robotics, which was a recurring theme in his books. More advanced computer-controlled electric arms guided by sensors was developed in the late 1960s and 70s at MIT and at Stanford University, where they were used with cameras in robotic research. By the late 1980s, Japan, led by many robotic divisions, became the world leader in the manufacture and use of industrial robots. Asimov is one of the famous humanoid robot by Honda Company, Japan. There are so many companies all over the world which manufacture and do research on different types of robots for different applications using more advanced technology. There are so many robots in service in different sectors, starting from domestic to space research, and these robots can be majorly classified into 7 types. Nowadays, industries mainly depends on robots, as products manufactured by robots or automation techniques will have good quality as compared to manually made, and this also reduces losses to a great extent. The type of industrial robots in service are usually stationary but capable of moving in all directions and are called as programmed arms. They are used in a number of applications such as moving, welding, painting, assembly, etc. Industrial robots are extremely quick and precise and offer manufacturers great cost-saving benefits. According to International Federation of Robotics (IFR), there will be around 3 million industrial robots in operation by the end of 2020. Humanoid robots are something that has an appearance resembling a human without actually being one. These are also called as androids or Autobots. Examples for humanoid robots include Honda's Asimo, Germanoid series, etc., which has a mechanical appearance and designed to look like people. Robots are ideal for use in military and for emergency response, where the situation may be too dangerous for humans. The military use bomb disposal robots and drones, whereas emergency response teams use aerial, ground and underwater search and rescue robots. These type of robots are able to endure harsh conditions and work in difficult terrain. The most common type of medical robot you will see is a surgery robot. In robot-assisted surgery, the surgeon controls a robot either through a telemanipulator or a computer to perform very delicate medical procedures, thereby reducing the risk involved. Service robots are robots used to perform various service-related tasks. The most common type of service robots are hospitality robots. These robots automates visitor registration, controls access points through facial recognition, and offers information, making it perfect for commercial buildings, events, and exhibitions. Security robots offer considerable advantages as they are able to operate 24/7, day and night, and in all weather conditions. Security robots can patrol and provide CCTV surveillance with facial recognition. They can even detect abnormal temperatures and gas leaks. This makes them perfect for monitoring industrial parks, power plants, residential developments, and chemical storage facilities. A domestic robot is a type of service robot that is primarily used for household chores, but may also be used for education, entertainment, or therapy. This type of robots include different devices such as robotic vacuum cleaners, robotic pool cleaners, sweepers, gutter cleaners, etc. Let us discuss about basic components of a robot, starting with the manipulator. Just like the human arm, robot has a manipulator having several joints and links. Robot manipulators are created from a sequence of link and joint combinations. The links are the rigid members connected by joints, and joints are the movable members of the manipulator. The mechanical joints used to construct manipulator consist of 5 principal types. They are linear, orthogonal, twisting, rotation, and revolving joints. The end effector is used to perform tasks normally performed by the palm and finger arrangements of the human arm. One end of the manipulator is fixed to the robot base and another end is fixed to the end effector. The end effector is a part of the robot that interacts with the environment. The structure or design of an end effector depends on the task the robot will be performing. If a robot needs to pick something, then a gripper is used. If the robot needs to tighten the screws, then it must be fitted with an end effector that can spin. End effectors used in manufacturing include brushes, cutting tools, drills, magnets, screwdrivers, spray guns, welding guns, etc. In case of human beings, the power for the movement of the arm, the palm, and fingers is provided by muscles. For the robot, power for the movement or locomotion is provided by motors. Motors used for providing locomotion in robots are of 3 types based on the source of energy used, and they are namely electric, hydraulic, and pneumatic. Locomotion also include the mechanism that makes a robot capable of moving in its environment. There are many types of locomotions, namely wheels, legs, skid or slip, etc., which help robot in its movement. The digital computer acts as a controller to the robot. The controller functions in a manner analogous to human brain. With the help of this controller, the robot is able to carry out the assigned task. The controller directs and controls the movement of the manipulator, end effector, and other parts. In other words, the controller controls the robot. There is a wide range of controllers, from simple motor controllers to advanced microcontrollers. Different actuators require different control methods to achieve stable output. Choosing an appropriate controller is therefore very important. The controller of the robot cannot do any meaningful task if the robot is not equipped with a component analogous to the sense organs of a human body. Thus, the fifth and most important component of the robot are sensors. Sensors are nothing but measuring instruments which measures quantities such as position, velocity, force, torque, proximity, temperature, etc., and send this data as input signals to robot, based on which robot take decision in completing a task. With the help of all these basic components and instructions stored in the microcontroller of a robot works and take decision to perform a task. Advanced stage of these robots is the artificial intelligence. in which robots don't depend on programs to take any decision. Instead, they learn like humans and take decisions based on their knowledge. If you want to know about artificial intelligence, click on my video on artificial intelligence appearing on the screen and watch it. Thank you.